Urban gardening is going to stick around. I feel like it has to. I feel like it's something that's going to have to stick around, because I think shipping food, it's just, if you think about a city and you think about how many people live in a city and then trucking in all the food for those people in that city, it's just kind of like a really surreal image. So I think when fossil fuels start to cost a lot more money and food becomes more expensive because of the fossil fuel costs, then the only option really is going to be urban gardens. And there's a really cool guy, can't remember his name right now, but he's farming in the Midwest, and I can't remember, Will something. And he's doing a lot of work with urban gardens right now. He's like a really big spokesperson for it. So I'm really happy that there's some people that are really getting fired up about it and doing more with it. My sister-in-law works for the Food Project in Roxbury and Dorchester, the city here, and they've done some experimentation with rooftop gardens, and right now they're growing. They have a huge greenhouse in Boston right now where they're growing a lot of food. A lot of that food goes to soup kitchens and homeless shelters and stuff like that. And she also has a lot of garden plots just in the city, which I think is amazing. And I think it's really empowering for people. It also creates, I remember when I was living in California, in San Francisco, there's a thing called SLUG, which is the San Francisco League of Urban Growers. And I went to go visit a bunch of those urban gardens, and it always just felt like kind of a safe haven in the community. If the neighborhood was kind of a dangerous neighborhood, the garden always kind of felt like a kind of an island of safety and beauty for kids to be able to go and feel kind of I don't know, there's something about gardens that always feels like a sponge, and you go in there and you're just kind of safe when you're in there. It always just feels like that. It also creates a lot of beauty and positivity, because city streets can be kind of a lot of concrete, a lot of gray, and then you have this garden that's just green and flowers are blooming and there's just edible food. It's really healthy. I think it makes a nice balance for a city. And also food is just such an importance. We need air, shelter, water, and food. And I think if people know how to grow their own food, then that's extremely empowering for people, and pretty much anyone can do it. And there's so much vacant space in cities that why shouldn't we grow tons of food in the city, because it's just a vacant lot. I don't know.